Shalom, family. So yeah, I understand you guys said that you don't really deal with church because it's a relationship.
Oh, no, I go to church. I just don't go consistently right now.
And then, well, as far as a denomination, we wouldn't say we subscribe to a denomination as opposed to a devotion to Christ, devotion to our Lord, right? But I don't make it about a specific denomination.
Why you don't? I like the answer, but why don't?
So I feel like the word is what's important. The word is
What's the word?
Right? And I feel
The
like
gospel. That's God's gospel.
community is important, the kingdom is important, right? A foundation is important. Where two or more meet, right? And fellowship, that's important.
Now let's look at John chapter 1, verse 1.
I am working though. I just can't. I ran in here because I work from home.
No, I just want to read this real quick. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. You see what I'm saying? The only way you get closer to Christ truly is through the Bible.
Right.
Now I wanna just real quick before y'all go, just say this. Like I said, I like what you said. That is many denominations. The next question is why. With that.
The next question you said is what now?
Why?
Why?
Why? And why what now?
Why are there so many different denominations under Christianity?
Under one. I mean, are you saying it from a standpoint of if we all follow God, then why are there so many different bases? I mean, there's so many different religions, not just different, denominations under, that fall.
Why?
But yeah, it is.
I mean, you could look at it as confounded and confusion. When man puts their hand on it, right, it begins to sort of whitewash water with what the word is. But it's
I guess. But real quick, what is God not the author of?
chaos.
Confusion.
Right.
That's why the word is what's important,
Right.
not a denomination for us.
So now you have to go, when y'all go home, you have to start at a search of why. Why are there so many different religions? And you see what I mean? Because this right here is not a religion. This is your heritage.
Right.
This is your heritage. I know y'all pretty much heard that y'all are Israelites. Y'all probably.
I'm familiar, and it lists for you. It lists for you in Numbers. It lists for you in Deuteronomy. The Old Testament will tell you if you follow it.
Yeah.
It'll tell you about the rest of who else is in the Bible too. Like I won't say it like I'm an expert on everything that
Agree.
The black Israelite. I'm not an expert on everything, but I do listen to my brothers from time to time, right? And I definitely peep game on a lot of what's there and a lot of what's being spoken on, right? I think the important thing for me, right, because what's understood ain't got to be explained in certain ways, but following the instructions, that's what's important, right? I mean, I feel like anybody can reach salvation, right? Regardless of what, even though what's understood ain't got to be explained about what if we look at it even as a history book, it tells our history for sure, right? But I feel like following what's in that book, or the instructions that are in that book, being devout to what's in that book and getting on that path, I feel like that's what's most important, especially considering what these times
God wants us, and really
present
God wants
us
us
with.
doing what you're doing, just sharing the gospel with others. That's really what He wants us to do.
Definitely putting in the work.
The only part when it comes about being in a church is when it comes to building community and being around like-minded, individuals who walk with Christ. And so that's what I think that the whole base of being in a church specifically, but you can build a community starts at home with your family.
I have a song where I say, don't forsake the assembly, like it says, because it teaches us to, when we gather together, it teaches us to actually expose what we're dealing with. That's the importance of convocating together. Force to say, hey, I'm dealing with this. Or we're forced to say, bruh, I see you in some pain, tell me what's the issue. Because doing it on our own, we'll never figure it out. We'll never fix it. And that's the thing of the Bible. It shows us how to get past our fears, our doubt, our struggles, frustrations, our anger, everything. You know, our addictions, everything. And the thing is, some of our people don't want to let that go because it's too comfortable. The Bible is not comfortable. When you learn that Most High God kills, that He heals, you're trying to figure out why isn't He just one way? He's not easy to understand. He said, my ways are not your ways. So at the end of the day, I just want to leave y'all with this. Start at the bottom. Just start at the bottom and say, look, I don't agree with Christmas because it's already proven it's not real. Jesus' birthday is not December 25th. Start there. Start there. And that's not all religions that believe that. Just one, Christianity. Now, when you get to a certain point, say, okay, I understand what the brother was saying now. But let me just test out this. Test out Nation of Islam. What they got going on? I think it's something, First Cow 22 or something like that, says that the children of Israel are God's people in the Quran. So you start taking apart the Quran. Okay, that's not true. So they telling me to read the Bible. Now you go to the 5%ers and so on and so on. And the common denominator is going to bring you right back to this. Sometimes people don't find their way back because they say, oh, you know, King James was a homosexual. All of that is not true.
I think also,
all of that is not true.
I think also they get caught up in the people and how the people push the religion as opposed to actually getting involved in the word.
But who's the people that push it?
So many different kind of people, right?
Who runs the earth?
You can say it. I mean, I mean, if you want to look at Zionism and certain people,
So you know.
certain people who have their hand on most of the world's resources.
So they push the confusion. I want y'all to remember this as y'all continue to search. Satan can be transformed into a form of light. He comes in a form of light. So we have to know, why is this person blessed with a house and why is this person blessed with a house, but this person over here is a drug dealer and this person over here works hard, but they're both blessed with money. What's the difference? The God they serve. We're all going on a path. Confusion that Satan is so cunning about is walking us down the wrong path. You see what I'm saying? Just gotta start small. Just start small at the bottom. I want to leave y'all with a YouTube channel, one for you and one for you. Check out Rebecca Lyons. That's my wife. Check out my channel, Chosen Seed of God.
Chosen Seed of God. We'll do, brother. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Not chosen seed, it's different. Chosen seed.
Chosen Seed of God.
Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you, brother.
Yes, sir. Y'all
Have a
know
blessed
it.
day.
All right. All right, brothers and sisters. Hola. Mi amigo, señorita, señor. Hola.